I love the rain. I love the elements. I love the way it feels on my body, man. When I see people afraid of the rain, I say, boy, you're afraid of life. That's really what you're scared of. You're scared of feeling your body. Because each one of these is a shock to my nervous system. And then the wind comes, and the wind just freezes it upon my body. I love the way this feels, man. Love it. I want to feel life. That's why I'm not afraid of pain. That's why I'm not afraid to take risks. Not because I'm courageous, because I'm crazy about life. I love the way life feels on me. I like the way it feels when life is happening to me. I don't necessarily always have to be in control of life and take it by the horns. I like life carrying me around. Shock me. I want life to shock the shit out of me. I want to feel it through each one of my pores. The fastest Band-Aid ripped off remedy to fixing this terrible situation is to do the thing you're afraid to do. Do it. It's not about feeling confident about going into the situation. It's not about knowing that it's going to work out. It's not about having the most detailed plan for how this thing will happen. It's about doing it. Courage. Courage is what you will experience and what you will grow when the doubt is there, but you do it anyway. So your problem isn't doubt. Your problem is courage. Doubt is going to be there, but doubt gets out of the way when you express courage. So what's happening is a lot of your anxiety, a significant portion of your anxiety, is caused by you judging what's happening in your body. So I want you to recognize that first. Just recognize that it's your moral judgment placed on the brilliance of the response that your body's providing you that's giving you a lot of beef. And what you've got to do is just say, fuck it. It's not wrong. There's nothing wrong. I might not like it. I've come to see it as something that's inappropriate, or I'm not in favor of it. But it is what it is. Be with it. That's the very first thing. Just be with it. Own it. Don't fight it. Just own it. And what you do in order to have that be the case is just, think that way. It's mine. I'm owning it. This is just what's happening in my body. The second thing you've got to do is to completely detach from the opinions of other people. Because what's happening is, your body's producing this response to how other people may be responding to you. So you're going into a situation, and the mind, it's all about the fucking mind. Your mind's fucking you. The mind's judging the body, and the mind is also going into it, creating the situation by anticipating that person's response to you. So the second bit of advice or invitation I would offer you is to, even if you have to be vulgar in it, even if you have to kind of like separate yourself from people by saying fuck everybody else, right? I'm not saying you've got to be a mean person, but you've got to convince yourself that it really doesn't give a fucking two shits. Like, it does not matter what other people think of you. It really, really, really does not. I mean, bottom line, it does not matter what other people think of you. Right? So don't respect me, and don't try to be respectable. Respectability is a fucking trap. Being transparent in that way is going to set you free. When I say transparent, let them know, hey, I'm nervous right now. Hey, I'm a nervous fucking wreck. Just walk up there. See, being respectable would be, I'm not nervous. Nobody noticed that I'm nervous, because being nervous is not respectable. As opposed to walking up there and being like, hey, listen guys, I'm nervous as fuck right now. Oh, the crowd will roar, they'll giggle, they'll think it's so funny, and then you just go on from there. All right, look, so bear with me, because for the next 20 minutes, my body's probably gonna shake and sweat. Look at me, oh my God, my shirt's all fucked up. And then just go on. Everyone says this is nuts. Everyone says I shouldn't do it. Everyone blah, 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 blah. Fuck everyone. I saw it right away. You're scared of it because it's happening in you, and there's resistance. If it's happening into you, stop resisting it and allow it to happen. Imagine if Jesus Christ or Gandhi or Martin Luther King were like, I can't do it. Everyone's gonna hate me. No one's gonna like me. Imagine that. Imagine Martin Luther King. Them white folks is just gonna kill me. That's why I often say go do dangerous shit. Right? Not because Elliott Hulse is a douchebag and he's trying to give bad advice to young men, but because I know that when you jump off that cliff and your only intention is to fly before you hit the fucking bottom, you're gonna animate all your vital resources to learn how to fly on the way down. And that's why you have to jump. Becoming a stronger version of yourself isn't so much about what you do. You know, we like to think that like a stronger version of me will be doing this, or I need to do that in order to be a stronger version of myself. Really, what you'll end up finding is that a stronger version of yourself requires that you give things up. The hardest part about becoming the strongest version of yourself is giving up lower forms of yourself or weaker forms of yourself, whatever that is to you, right? I'm not here to judge what's stronger and what's weaker. And what that means is there's going to be a challenge to your ideologies. And ideologies come in many different forms, philosophies, religions, things of that nature, that you have to question, that you've got to ask yourself these questions. And the biggest ideology that needs to be challenged, that you need to ask yourself, you need to challenge and ask yourself whether you're willing to give it up or not, is the idea of who you think you are.